I'm Matt Towery for InsiderAdvantage, the Internet News Agency and Southern Political Report. I apologize for being so casual today, but after polling all of these races and staying up to all hours, I'm just plain exhausted and didn't feel like getting dressed up today, and that's the beauty of the web versus being on network television or even major affiliate television. I do want to say from the very beginning, very quickly, we don't know the people at Real Clear Politics that well, in the sense that we simply send them polls and talk from time to time. But I think if you don't go to Real Clear Politics, you need to. That has become the nation's #1 source for looking at all of the polling in these presidential races. And I do want to say this to the folks at Real Clear Politics. Thank you for having the courage to continue to include our polls, because we know oftentimes we come in with a number that's different from other pollsters. It could easily change the overall average in a race. It has in many instances, but in most instances, it's actually brought the average closer to where the race ended up being. We're about trying to get who is going to win the race. That's the #1 goal that we have at InsiderAdvantage. And when it came out, when we came out with a poll that showed Hillary Clinton winning Texas, and at that time there wasn't another major poll that, at least independent pollster, nonpartisan, showing Clinton winning, it took a lot of courage for them to put us up on that board, and we appreciate it. As you know, Clinton did win by about a 3 or 4% margin. I think we had her at 5%. Anyway, moving forward, let's look forward to other circumstances now. Democrats obviously have a big situation on their hands. This thing's going to go all the way to the convention. They've got to deal with a couple of things. Coming up is the Mississippi primary. Interesting note about Mississippi, it's an open primary. We're going to be very careful in terms of what we watch in Mississippi, because we think the crossover vote is going to be higher than it normally would. There's no Republican primary going on, and Republicans seem to have the idea now they can go in and sort of derail Barack Obama, put the battle of the Democrats going seesawing back and forth. Now, what's going to happen in Mississippi, we don't know. We haven't polled yet, but we'll certainly make sure that we give you the accurate results of what's going to happen in the Mississippi race. Sort of our bailiwick are these southern states. Finally, Florida. I've been writing about this for a year and a half. We've been talking about it for a year and a half. They've got to do something about Florida. Howard Dean and the DNC have got to deal with this. They can't let it go to the convention, which is what some have been talking about. Basically, the rules suggest that you can't deal with this until you get to the convention, but everyone knows rules can be changed by the committee and by the chairman, and they've got to do something about Florida pretty quickly, because the pressure is beginning to mount. Michigan as well. The only reason Michigan's not pressing quite as much is that all the candidates' names weren't on the ballot in Michigan. They were all on the ballot in Florida, and this is really now, I even heard Tim Russert last night, who I have a great deal of respect for, but who basically has been ignoring the Florida situation for a long period of time, say last night that now Florida is something that has to be dealt with before the convention. We'll be looking at other states and other issues, not just the presidential race, in the days to come. We're going to rest, enjoy the fact that we got this poll right. We certainly, if you saw my monkey yesterday that we had up, we don't usually have a monkey doing the Matt Towery imitation. He might have been better looking, he might have been smarter, but it turns out we were the ones who ended up being right. InsiderAdvantage once again polling the correct winner of a major political presidential race. We're pleased to continue to bring you this sort of polling and this sort of analysis, but for right now, we're going to go take a break. I'm Matt Towery for InsiderAdvantage, the Southern Political Report, and the Internet News Agency. We'll see you tomorrow.